April 11th, Monday team webinar and team call. I am super business, and just a few little housekeeping items. I do want to let you know that I'm going to be a little, I'm getting started, which is long overdue, but no big deal. I'll be back at it next week, and I plan on actually going on a day sprint because I'm not going to be able to, I'm just going to be completely focused on my business, and I'm going to just be going to physical therapy and rehabbing. So anyway, I look at this as a challenge. We go through challenges in our lives. We go through challenges physically, and we, emotionally, mentally, and in our business. And this is just something I'm going to push through and be stronger in the end. So challenge. Real quick, I want to tell you that I've been doing the Healthy Mind and Body. I've been doing it with Amber Kurkowski, and we are in Trevi Bennett as well, and we are having a blast, and it's the best. It's a game changer. And all growth, whether it's personal growth, emotional growth, spiritual growth, growth in our business, I believe my mission, our mission, is to make it so super simple for new people. Not in business what works for us, it's what duplicates. So if we can boil things down to make it super simple and it's magic happens in our business. I've seen it over and over again. So yeah, most of you, unless you're familiar with our mission control document, which boils the Facebook system down to just more a system. But what I want to focus on and train on this morning, short call, about 10 minutes more, 10 to 15 minutes, about 15 minutes. I want to show you this training form. And here's the problem. When I'm training someone new, they're brand new, they say invitation, add to RPR with welcome message. Guys, they don't even know what any of that means. I was talking with Danielle Russo-Flew this week, and she was, I'm sorry, not Danielle, it was actually Melissa Locke, who, by the way, went 5-star this week, or last night. She went 5-star, 100 cycles, and I think she almost hit 6 stars. She's been utilizing this Facebook system since last June. And so, guys, that's significant. Just kept talking about how excited she was about the future and just work. So if you guys are following this on the webinar, I want you to see this tracking sheet. It has there's invitation to take a look at the isogenic solutions. You click on that, how you invite someone to take a look. You know, it has start with directors. Listen to these 2 short podcasts by Lynn and I. The most important to invite someone to take a look. You can private message them. Check out this private message. There's a couple here that you can copy and paste into a private message. How many people have 500, 1,000, 2,000 Facebook friends? Invite everyone to, okay? Add them to Real People, Real Results with a welcome message. Well, okay, that sounds great. But click document, click on this live link. This is super simple, easy peasy. It has exactly what you're supposed to do. Remember, to Real People, Real Results, our virtual store, our prospecting page. When adding your new prospect to Real People, Real Results, them on Facebook, that's critical, or else you cannot add them. And that's the same for Fresh Start, and it's also the same for that person. Add their Facebook name exactly as it reads. That's super important. That will add it exactly where and how it reads. And then that populate name of your prospect, add them to Real People, Real Results. You guys, once you do it once, you're going to even picture where it shows add the member. Welcome your prospect to Real People, Real Results. What do I say? Right? I'm going to brand. That's what Melissa Lack was saying. She said the only hurdle and challenge that their team is having, even though they're growing so fast, she's having to spend a lot of time walking people through this process and showing people exactly what to say, how to invite people to take a look, how to, and what to say, and where to find the welcome email once someone enrolls. So all of this is the tracking sheet. Okay, and here's some examples of personalized welcomes. Please help me give a warm to Erica. I'm excited for Erica to check out our amazing nutritional system. You guys have all seen this, and for some of you, but for a new person, and we all forget where we came from, we need to put ourselves in that brand new person's shoes. We can't use lingo. We can't use, pibs, that kind of thing. We have to really look from a brand new person's perspective. So we invite them to take a look. We add them to Real People, Real Results with welcome message. This tracking sheet, you're going to put the prospect's name, and you're going to put, when did you invite them to take a look? You're going to put the date under there. Okay, so you do this. Add them to Real People, Real Results, put the date. Then you're going to add the first video. This is something I wasn't really clear on until I really broke this down and put it on the tracking sheet. You know your prospect better than your first video that applies to them. If they're interested in weight loss, this is what I suggest. Something from isamovie.com. I think that's really important, and I just see here if you're following me, make one of the first video Don't use something from YouTube. I just think we want to get them into isamovie, and if they're interested in, you've got a few different videos to share from the weight loss solution. If they're interested in eating, what's your favorite energy and performance? You've got a couple of choices there. The first post, you're going to invite them to take a look. You're going to add them to our PR with the welcome message. Then you're going to add that first, and then you're going to garner third-party validation from your welcome names only chat group. And people are going to go, can you a new person? Their head's going to be spinning by now. Oh, I quit. I don't know what that means. Okay, click on that, and this is self-explanatory. Guys, I want you to really recognize the importance of this step, garnering team support. Make sure somebody, after you enroll somebody and you determine if they're a 1, 2, 3, one just simply interested in the product, either in family and friends, or 3, they're interested in the business. If they're a 2 or a 3, and especially group chats, one is welcome names only, and the other is the idea exchange. So make sure and put a nice little welcome in that group chat. I just did it with Danielle Russo-Flew the other day to our right leg.
Muted.
So guys, this is so step by step. This is so simple. Here, they're going to go, oh, okay, I'm going to garner team support. Let your new person know that for other people's welcome posts yet. Okay? We don't want to overwhelm our new person. Our new person is our most important person. We want to make it simple and easy for them. Okay, so we're going to go back to here, and we've gone before, and you guys, isn't this great? This really, these first 4 steps, if you teach some steps, that's so important because we as a team can do everything else for them. We third-party validation. We can add the cost videos. We can add the getting started videos to support our brand new person until they learn how to do. Okay, this is really important. The 5th on the tracking sheet is you want to add consistent content posts. And Lynn and Melissa both have said this over and over again. The person that posts the most earns the most. So you want also content posts. You don't want to just be welcome, 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 welcome. You want to add something that maybe about you love the greens. You want to add different things about why our shake is unique. Think of, and especially what you want to think about is who do you have? Who do you have marinating? What in your virtual store? Try to make your content post consistent with the goals they're looking to achieve. Cost video or follow-up video. Oh, okay, you're a new person. What does that mean? And you know what? He's new. So as you're going through this, guys, this is linked to the wrong document, okay? And this is over. But as you're going through this, in the idea exchange group, in the chat group, you're going to send a little message to me. Heidi, the added cost video goes to the wrong link. Let me know. Before I do these 4 things, you're going to add a getting started video. And what is that? That's this. Okay? Okay, we're going to turn that off. Okay, and then this is so important. And this is something so much confusion surrounding. So we're going to go here, and you're going to create a 3-way group chat. Now, again, for a new person, this may sound like Chinese. Like Chinese, even if you're not a new person and you've been doing this for a really long time. But this is one of the most tracking sheets of our system. Why? Because it's a call to action, okay? It's a call to action. The goal is not to throw and dump as many people as you possibly can into that. It's to sort and qualify. It's to get a yes or to get a no. So you're going to say something like this. And, I'll tell you, Trevi does an excellent job with this. She's always including me on the hi, name of prospect, whoever her prospect is. I'm so excited you're investigating isogenics. I've copied my friend in case you have any questions. We're both here to support you in your decision as to whether or not you'd like to move forward with opening an account with nutrition. Cheers to your health. Okay, now this is important. Guys, some people aren't on messaging what it is. I just figured out what it is this past year. So you may want to do this here.
Muted.
Teammate or member, a teammate or your mentor. Sorry about that. Okay, and again, a brand new person doesn't, all they know is they have to do this, but you're guiding your person through your new business through this process. And you'd rather have them welcome, follow up with this call to action, do all the steps in the tracking sheet. You'd rather them do that right with one person than wrong with 100 people of the Facebook system. Okay, so then I'm going to come on. Trevi writes this with a prospect, and I'm using the text, and because I feel like it's way more personal. So I usually do a voice text. Then, Sarah, I'd so love to meet you. Trevi and I work really closely together. Let's set up a short phone conversation. Any that you may have, and determine whether or not one of our solutions could be the right fit for you. Now, I'm just off the cuff right now that you can do. And a lot of times I will add one of our stories, Lynn's story, my story, or Ricky's story. So I might say, oh, and by the way, this is my business partner's personal isogenic story. If it's me, I'll say this is my story. I can only hope that if you your isogenic journey will bless your life as it has ours. So, it's really creating and cultivating, a relationship with, even through voice chat. Looking at Trevi going, oh, Trevi is brand new and she can do this. And if I did this, you're planting a lot. I did this. I could do it in the nooks and crannies of my life. That was really easy, what Trevi did with me. And that, guys, is what Melissa Locke kept saying. It's so easy once this starts to get traction. This is the only system people have ever been exposed to. And it's so easy because they only know what they know. They only know what you've duplicate what you've done with them, and they don't overcomplicate it. Okay, so if they're not interested, we don't want to be that person. And I think what most people that are kind of as they're going through the process, so the prospect that you're prospecting, the thing they're thinking is, oh, I want to be that person. And we don't want anybody to be line. We don't want anybody to be saying about us, oh, Heidi tried to get me. No. We do not want to be that person. We want to, oh yeah, Heidi, that wasn't the right time, the right fit, but it was still a really elegant, classy experience. What a cool business. So response, it's okay, guys. I completely understand. Because sometimes Trevi and I get, and believe me, I get them all the time, me to this, but it's just not the right fit for me. I don't want to do it because of it, whatever. And message back, and usually by voice. You know what? I completely understand. Isogenics is not the right fit for everyone. Look at our nutritional solutions. The more people that know about what I'm doing, the better. If you ever have a change of heart, And Monica, I build my business on referrals. If you can think of anyone I could help, I promise to treat them with white glove service. And so, I do. She'll be comfortable introducing someone to me because I've treated her with white glove service. I haven't tried to pressure her. I haven't tried to get her to. I think this part right here, guys, spend a little time there. Start doing it. Include me in a 3-way private message to, for a call to action, someone who's marinating in real people, real results. You want to get a yes or no. You want to get them out of there and get them. You want to get a no. No's are good. All of a sudden, that person's not spinning around in your head again. Time, it's not a no forever. Okay, great. Is it okay if I follow you up with you in a couple months? Know that I'll be here. Okay, then enroll and schedule the orientation call. Okay, guys, this step is, of course, our income producing step. Schedule the orientation call or the new associate interview. And I've included both, guys, because I know some people are doing the new associate interview, and I hate to deviate from anything that corporate's doing, but we've been doing with our team, the ISA Dream team, the orientation call for so long, and it's worked, that I do not want to give it up. And some people, and I know I feel kind of uncomfortable saying, oh, we're going to do an interview. You're going to interview me? What? Where the orientation call, the language is, we're going to schedule a 15 to 20-minute interactive call where you're in front of your computer, and I can show you all the resources, maximize your product experience. Now that's a call that if I were brand new, I'd want to get into experience and maximize your value with Isagenix. Okay, here's this enrollment instructions and form. It's really important. My new associate can have a very seamless, comfortable, easy, right? First impressions are key. Okay, and guys, this is great. I want to give a shout out to Zach and Aiden Slobin. Taken a lot of this on what they've done. They've done such a good job of, a new person. Remember, always think of that new person, that's signing up. I was just talking to Jovita McNair, Jovita and Tina Williams and Patty and Mary, they all got back. They went to the Isagenix University in New Jersey this weekend, and she was saying, last weekend she said, I'm going to take the weekend and really familiar, right? Because we only buy one package. I actually bought the Healthy Aging pack, and then Paul, but you're only really familiar with the pack that you got. So this really explains, if they get the choice of bars, this walks through the enrollment process, and this is the information that you need to gather. And then there's the company enrollment form. I love this. That's on there. So we have all the tools, and we have the digital enrollment. You guys can send people this link, text people this link, and they can actually fill it out themselves, save it, and send it back to you. I've actually used that quite a bit as well. Okay, so wrapping up, we enroll the new associate, we send the orientation call, and then we send a welcome email. This is copy-paste, guys. If you don't know how to copy and paste, don't worry. We'll teach you how. Crystal Manager Mary Katz, if you're not familiar with her. She's from Florida, and she became crystal manager, and she didn't get a copy and paste. I showed her how. Okay? So this is welcome to the ISA Dream Team, and they're going to open along this during the orientation call. Okay? And you're going to, that's the welcome email is wonderful. Either call it the new associate interview, and I will add that new associate interview because I know some people are doing that. And then you're going to conduct the orientation call, guys. You're going to figure out if there are 1, 2, or 3, and you're going to, there's complete instructions on the orientation as to their, everyone gets added to Fresh Start, our product support and coaching page. If they say there are 2 or 3, I like to add for them to marinate in our income opportunity store. So they're looking at all the congrats and all, et cetera, in our success page. And then you want to check in daily. You guys, when I say check in daily, I mean just think doing well. Let me know when your cleanse day is. People appreciate that so much. And then it starts over. That new person who says they want to share with family and friends, we show them the tracking sheet, and we show them how to invite someone to take a look, how to add their first video, and garner third-party validation. I mean, really, the new person only needs to know how to be taught the first one. So that is basically our Monday morning motivation call. I think, start using this with your brand new people, and I really think you're going to see your business explode. They're going to catch on to what they need to do so flipping quickly. So I hope this helps, guys. If you have questions, and to our, this is everybody's muted here, but I'm going to call in to our, because I have 15 more minutes. Stop the recording. Hold